Zamboner, if that's what you're asking. Zamboner.
I don't know what
Zamboner.
Did I know Todd Sard did? I don't know if this would even be a thing in Mike's world, but Zero Gravity did like an official like collaboration with Market Basket, and they did like a Market Basket lager. Did you see this, Dom? No.
It's like
$12 for a 12-pack too.
Apparently, it went viral, and it's like sold out everywhere.
Shut up, really?
No, like they one of the we were talking about it in work group text, and they were like, "Oh, one of the merchandisers did a tasting, and they sold through like 50 cases in the tasting."
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then
this is why they kicked out RDT.
Another one had to get canceled because they sold out a product before the tasting even happened.
Wow.
So, I mean, Zero Gravity makes good beer. I like Zero Gravity, but I just think there's a cult following of Market Basket. So
yeah, I like the box. Just looks like a Market Basket.
It really does.
It's like a price sign.
I saw somebody say, because it says more for your dollar on the box, like that's one of Market Basket's.
That's their things, yeah.
They definitely should have put more for your lager on there, because I think that would have been, or called the beer that. I think it would have been like perfect or something. I don't know. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Pass the Controller podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about Market Basket too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every day. As always, I'm your host, Brenden, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself. Some might call him Martini Mike. It's the legendary Mr. Cheese, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
See that man right there? He the devil, understand? Never take your eyes off the man.
Also joining us tonight is the Roblox rockstar Todd Gary. He says Roblox is dead, but every time I go on Xbox, I see him on it. So who's to say what's really dead or alive? Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing?
Yo, I was giving that game like 3 hours a day. Now I give it like 10 minutes. It's sad. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Stop bringing it up. Stop bringing it up.
If you're still logging in.
I'll do the event in the morning with the kids. Do the event in the morning with the kids. That's the extent of it now.
When I took that screenshot, that was the nighttime.
Oh, that was like 5. Yeah, that was like 6.
That ain't the morning with the kids.
No, I'm saying tomorrow I'll do the event with the kids, and that's like the extent of what I can get them.
All right. So that you're here. Todd's gonna do it in the morning. So
they bail on me.
Todd on it later. It's not real. It's all fake.
It's not real. It is not real.
Us out, of course, is the Disney daddy himself, Mr. Dominic 40 Dom. How are you doing over there?
I'm fine.
Okay. We got a great show for you tonight. We are going to finally make up our October PTC Movie Club episode for you, which is, of course, Chasing Amy. We're continuing our watch of the Askew-universe. Is that what it is? View Askew-universe?
View Askew-universe, yep.
Askew-universe. Or is this also called, is this specifically these 3 that we've watched called the New Jersey Trilogy or something? That's what I saw. They have another name for these 3. Okay. We're going to talk about Chasing Amy. So if you haven't watched that movie, or you don't want to listen to us talk about that movie, now's your chance to pause this episode and come back later or never or whatever you do. I don't know. I'm not your parent or guardian. I'm not going to tell you to get on Roblox with me because I need to play Roblox, and supposedly you don't want to play Roblox anymore, but all I want to do is play Roblox. Anyways, we got a great show. We'll get to that in a second, though. Mike, November is your pick. Have you picked a movie?
Mm-hmm. Well, what I was thinking about was consulting the good book.
The
1001 movies to watch before you die, and just pick something from here.
Sure. How are you?
Are you gonna random flip?
I would, but the problem is that this book, from what I can tell, it's listed in chronological order, and it starts real early, like 1903 or 1902, and it goes to 2008.
Okay, is it a movie per page, or how is this book broken down?
Let's see. This is a movie per page. It looks like it.
Okay.
And this one has 2 movies.
Okay.
On a page.
What is the page count of this book roughly?
Let me see. The last movie is on page 942.
Okay. So you could just pick a number. Or I don't know.
I
don't know how you
could.
planned on doing this.
It's dangerous. Actually, I mean, I just flipped randomly. I got Halloween 1978. I don't really want to watch Halloween though.
Why do you have this?
Honestly, huh?
Why do you have this book?
They were doing like at work. They were doing like a thing where like basically if you had like things you were getting rid of, right? So someone had this book. I was like, I'll take that.
Okay.
They were doing a Scholastic Books Fair at Mike's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the
And I came in with $5. Animorphs were gone, so I was like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do instead? Honestly, so what I was doing at some point was, let's see if I can find it again. I was like, oh, you know what? I wonder if, because in my head I was like, oh, I should pick this movie, right? Because I don't think Brenden has seen it. I was like, oh, let's do
Can't
Usual
see it.
Suspects.
Okay.
I have not seen that.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we should do Usual Suspects because I don't think Brendan's seen it. But then I flipped the page. I'm like, oh, actually, I've never seen this movie. I kind of still want to watch it, which is you're not gonna be able to see it.
Hand over the keys, Scott. Second.
It's Fargo.
Fargo. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll do. Argo came out in what? It would be after whatever this book.
Yeah, way after. Yeah.
Argo was probably like 2011 or something, 2013.
Yeah. So I'm thinking probably Fargo.
2012. I literally sandwiched it. I was on both sides of the wrong answer. Fargo streaming movie because there's a TV show.
I think you have to rent. Yeah, there's a TV show. I think you have to rent it, as far as I can tell.
It does seem that way. I mean, I'm fine with it. I rented Chasing Amy. I couldn't find it streaming anywhere either. So.
Oh, Chasing Amy was on Pluto TV, which is free.
Well,
I think we said that on
probably
these here airwaves.
Listen, I don't listen to this show.
Yeah, nobody does. We could watch Scream. Yeah,
Mike, it is your.
I'm not gonna pick Scream. I've seen Scream.
So
I'm just flipping through and just looking at interesting films. I mean, Akira's in here. Princess Mononoke's in here. Lord of the Rings.
Did we watch Akira recently? What did we watch recently?
Did we watch Akira?
I don't think we ever
watched.
I think you had considered picking Akira, but you didn't do it.
I think I ended up.
Oh no, we
Ghost in the
watched
Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. That's what we
I think
watched.
I was going back.
Oh,
forth.
that's right.
I ended up picking Ghost in the Shell because I had never seen Ghost in the Shell. I need to finish reading it because I read most of it, and it's very different. Like it's extremely different.
Did you buy a physical copy? Is that what happens?
Yeah, when me and you, when the Newbury
when they
Comics
were
Square one was
yeah,
I got it for crazy clearance.
I've got so much shit
like
that
nice
I
hardcover 3-book set too. Anyways, so are you picking Fargo? Is that what you're landing on here, or are you still thinking?
I'll probably just pick Fargo now that I think about it.
We're gonna lock Mike in on Fargo. If you change your mind by the end of the episode, then just let me know.
Is that the first Coen Brothers movie we've done?
No, we did Inside Llewyn Davis.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Come on, Todd. What do you? Can I commit my
bad.
movie knowledge? Do you know how much Cine
I'm-
I've been playing?
That is the scariest thing I've ever seen. Is that Brendan was on top of that answer right away.
He had it right.
He had it locked and loaded. That's freaky.
You don't want me to have movie knowledge. I don't want to have movie knowledge. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I'll see someone will say an actor or actress's name now, and I'll be like, oh, I know them from a movie. I know who they are now. Which is just a weird feeling.
Wait,
you know who's in Fargo?
2 billboards on Ebbing, fucking whatever, right?
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yep.
Frances McDormand.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. And I only picked that out just now because was she in the picture you just showed?
She was in one of the pictures. She was one of the pictures.
That's enough.
This is a whole new Brendan. The movie club actually is sort of working.
It's working.
It's doing something. Listen, wait till we get to the
This was a mistake.
Wait till we get to the discussion about this movie because I have things to say that build on specifically movie club, but we'll get there. We're locked in on Fargo. Unless if you change it, then change it. That's fine. But I'm locking it in this episode. So if you're gonna change it in the next.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Okay. Anyways, we had a great show. We're gonna talk about Chasing Amy. Before we get into there, a couple of quick housekeeping things. This episode, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, you want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the kitchen, make sure to head on down to 1 Washington Square. Or if you're like me and you like to get those fatties dropped off hot and fresh right at your door, you can also do that as well if you're within the range of Salem deliveries. They do some neighboring towns, I believe, but I don't know.
I think it depends on the day when they do those.
Yeah. Off season is probably a little more expanded too, but I think they also just opened an additional day on both Cookies and Good Morning Chubbies. I think Monday now.
Honestly, yeah, they do Chubbies on Fridays and Mondays now.
Yeah. So
if they did it early in the day, or if I was better with my time, I would probably try getting them on Mondays.
So, yeah, definitely support them. Friends of the show, friends of the program, and sponsors of this here said program. Other quick housekeeping things. Nothing I can say now, so I guess we can just keep it on. Last chance. If you don't want to hear us talk about Chasing Amy, we are going to talk about that film now. As we do every time with the movie, we'll start with our friends at Rotten Tomatoes. If you already looked this up or you're familiar with the score, please recuse yourself from this no-point question. But, Mike, what do you think on Chasing Amy, Rotten Tomato score?
This is an interesting one. I'm going to say 70s or 80s. Let's go with let's go Roddy, like 79.
Oh, you
Pop 85.
Okay.
Even that, I feel like that might be, well, yeah, I don't know.
Todd,
We'll see what the people say.
I'll go 80.
80.
80.
Okay. Dom, take us home.
83.
Well, somebody's got a big old bullseye, and that person also is the closest on the other one. It is Dom. It is an 86 tomato and an 83 popcorn. And I am surprised, to be honest, to see this score, because I feel like I have to go back and actually listen to the episode for sure when we either started talking about Chasing Amy or when I picked it. But it might have been when we did Clerks, and we may have talked towards the end of the episode about, like, what's the next movie or whatever, Chasing Amy. And I feel like it was like a lukewarm thought on Chasing Amy. Maybe not. Am I making this up? Was it like a group consensus of Chasing Amy's kind of whatever?
Not for me. I've always loved it.
In Kevin Smith's movies?
I've never seen it before, so I can't say.
Okay. Maybe I'm making that up then.
Liar.
Maybe it was just me hesitating on whether or not I was going to pick the movie as my movie for the month. I can't remember. But let's see, box office as well. If this pops up, our friends at Box Office Mojo. Doesn't have the budget. Chasing Amy budget.
Not a lot.
According to Wikipedia, $250,000. What do we think that Chasing Amy took in the? It looks like it never got released internationally, so, or at least it's not here on box office. It's just.
I mean, considering the subject matter, I'm not surprised.
Okay. Well, Mike, what do you think? Domestic only. April 4th, 1997.
$5 million. I feel like even that might be high. I think I might have fucked that up. Whatever, 5. No, I'm gonna drop it down to 3.
Okay. Todd?
8.
Okay. Dom?
2.
Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
with an opening weekend of $52,500 in 3 theaters. This took home just over $12 million. So Todd is the closest.
Dom, you're still a piece of shit.
You know what's funny about knowing that you said the budget was 250?
According to Wikipedia, yes.
So like I haven't watched Chasing Amy in a long time. I love the movie, but the sound editing in this movie is very rough. Like with the music playing and like you can't like it's you can tell it's like, a very independent movie.
I mean,
there was one.
I would argue that his 2 before that were like worse. Like I feel like
It's weird. It was something about this movie's like more grainy. I don't like. It's hard to describe. Like there was a couple of parts in the movie though where they're playing music in the background, and I could almost not hear the actors talking because the music was so loud.
I don't know if that happened to me at all. Where did you watch it?
I do feel like I felt some weirdness with the audio, but I just assumed it was like the way I was watching it.
Where did you guys all watch it? I watched it on Apple TV. I rented it.
I watched it off of Pluto.
I watched it on Pluto.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was that version. I have no idea because I didn't notice anything. I mean, it could again just been how people were watching it, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just cranked the volume. I have no fucking idea. So this was my first time watching, Mike's first time watching, and the 2 of you have seen it before, correct? Okay.
Correct.
For the 2 of you that have seen it before, overall, Chasing Amy thoughts, opinion change, same opinion, like it, love it, hate it.
I love this movie. I do think it's a little too short, but I do love it. No, I wanted to. I knew Brenden.
I think this movie is incredibly long.
No,
and
I knew it.
That not only is the runtime too fucking long, I think it is like storytelling wise awfully paced. Like I feel like there's a lot. I feel like there's not a lot going on and a lot going on, or like I don't know. There's. I think this movie could have been not even necessarily shorter. I just think that with that almost 2-hour runtime, there's probably like other things that certain scenes could have been swapped out for. I don't know. I feel like there was just like a mismanagement of that long of a runtime, in my opinion. And I think I'm overall on the side of I enjoyed this movie, but we'll get there. So that's all you got, Todd? You liked it, and you pretend to say that it was too long? Okay.
Too short?
Yes. No, too short. It's too short. Actually, not too long. No, I've always liked this movie, though, because, I love fucking... I like all the casts, minus Ben Affleck, and I still don't dislike Ben Affleck, but, like, I like everyone in this. I think this is Joey Lauren Adams' best movie, easily.
I wonder if that's because it's such a personal role for her. Which I didn't know until after watching the movie that there's, I mean, do all of you know this information already or no? That the movie
I don't think I do.
Based off of the actual relationship of her and Kevin Smith ongoing at the time.
Oh, that makes the ending make a lot more sense. At one point,
but... Yeah, from what I was reading, parts of the movie are based on that, and they were actively dating at the time. Parts of the movie were also based off of Scott Mosier. Is that the right name? Is that a person?
That would make sense. That is a person. In their lives. So
Scott Mosier was, if I'm remembering correctly, this is me like reading stuff about this movie. Because, I mean, this movie obviously deals with a lot of things when it came out in 1997 that don't translate super well to like currently.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing a lot of reading because it was like, I'm curious, how do people feel about the movie at the time? How do people feel about this movie now? And there's a lot of mixed feelings and conversation about the film, which I think is very understandable. But the point I was trying to get to was, okay, Scott Mosier was at Sundance for some other movie festival, and there's another actress, movie director, I can pull it up in a second, who is actually also in the movie. Guinevere Turner. She plays the singer in the Meow Mix Club. She is also a I don't know, screenplay writer, director, or some mixture of that. Had a movie in 1994 called Go Fish that I believe the rough plot is about. Wait, no, actually I don't know what the plot of the movie is. Scott Mosier had a crush or fell in love or was very interested in Guinevere Turner, who was lesbian. So I think part of the story was also framed around that real reality of Scott as well, from what I was reading.
When did Pinkerton come out?
I don't know. 1996. A lot of
Pink Triangle is
yeah. A lot of similar, I guess, things.
It was just the year for that.
Your opinion changed, rewatching this? I don't know. When's the last time you watched it? High school, or more recently?
No, I probably watched it in college. I've seen it more than once. I still enjoy this film. It's probably not at the top of my list of his movies. Mm-hmm. This probably is my favorite Silent Bob piece.
Okay. I do think
of all
he
of his
one
movies.
Of the best scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that scene and the scene of Holden and Alyssa in the car are probably the two best scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it, Mike? Overall?
I mean, it was fine. It's definitely, from my memory, as of now, like my least favorite Kevin Smith film. Mm-hmm. Just because it seems like it's a movie that I think it has I feel like Kevin Smith came into it, now that I know like it was based off of like kind of his relationship and Scott's. It's a movie that definitely wanted to say something, but it went about it in a weird way where like I feel like he wanted to get to that point that Silent Bob makes towards the end of the film, and for Holden to kind of come to his like epiphany or whatever. But to set it up, it just went through a lot of weird hoops.
Yeah,
that didn't make sense to me. I'm like, I would watch and be like, this is a weird scene, and then it would almost be salvaged by like something else happening, and then it would almost negate itself. I don't know. I'm phrasing it poorly, but like my thought is that like it was almost like a joke that they came up with the punchline and they were struggling to come up with the setup for it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree with you. I think a lot of my issues with the movie is it does feel kind of messy at times. Like it feels like it is trying to say something. It feels like it is like clearly after knowing that information, like you can very much retroactively looking at like see a lot of like personal like, you know, a lot of himself in what is going on. And it seems like maybe the version of this is how I took it after reading that there was like this connection to his real relationship, that Silent Bob at the end of the movie is maybe where Kevin Smith was like actually at in his life, of like realizing that the Holden of himself where he was is like, hey, like you gotta like not look at these things these ways. And like it was almost like he was talking to himself, maybe like his past self. I don't know if that's what they're actually trying to do, but that's how I interpreted after the fact, of like, oh, like maybe that's what he is trying to do with this movie, of like, hey man, like, you know, whatever, you're going to always be chasing that feeling. Don't throw it away because you're like hung up on something that has nothing to do with you, basically. Since we are talking about the end, what I will say is, because I don't want to forget to say this later, one of my favorite things about this movie was something that kind of drove me mad throughout the whole movie. I kept going a whole movie. When is Amy going to come into the picture? Like, I was like waiting for this character.
Yeah.
And I was getting frustrated that this like was going to end up being something completely different, or it was going to end up being like, you know, a metaphor. Like, it was going to be something that I was going to not feel like, I was going to be like, fuck, I'm mad that I was even thinking about this the whole movie. But when you get to that moment where he's like, you know, I was chasing my Amy, you know, so to speak, or whatever, I really appreciated that, like, I had hung on to that throughout the whole movie of, like, when the fuck am I going to find out why this movie is called Chasing Amy? And finding out, it felt good to get to that moment.
As Jay's just eating spoonfuls of salt over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both
I mean,
really
I
good in
will.
that scene. That's a good scene.
Yeah. I was waiting for them to explain it. And then when Bob says, "Oh, you're chasing Amy," and they say it like that, I'm like, is this just a phrase I don't know?
Yeah, so I
And then
also
he
thought
goes
that
on to
snapped
explain. I'm like, okay, I get it now, but it's weird. It's still weird to me for you to like name the movie after a an anecdote that is told to you. I'm gonna say 80% into the movie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
By the
hate it.
director.
Yeah.
By the director.
I don't hate it, though, because it is, like, regardless of how you feel with the movie, regardless of, like, what things you hate or, like, think are portrayed wrong or you do like or don't like or whatever, I do think that, like, it solidifies the point of the movie, at least from Kevin Smith's perspective, is, like, you don't know what you have until it's gone. Like, don't focus on things that have nothing to do. Like,
Yeah.
it's like that is the point. So I like that the movie is named that. Again, it's confusing, but I like it in the end. Like, in the end, I'm like, okay, I appreciate like the structure of these things. I think it is like a fun way to like do that thing.
Yeah, I will say it is. I'm gonna say it's unique to name the movie after a character that, for all intents and purposes, does not exist in this film.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think
I don't know. It's like the same thing with like half of Fall Out Boy's music.
Yeah, that confuses the hell out of me too. Now that we're talking about it.
But like, I feel like I feel like that's a thing in music and not necessarily in like TV and movies. And
Movies.
he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it too.
I liked it. Are any of his other movies like that? No, right?
Let's see. Clerks were about the clerks. Mallrats were about the Mallrats. Clerks 2 was about the clerks again.
Dogma.
It's about religion.
It's about the Bible. I still like.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cards on the table. If you ask me to define the word dogma right now, I don't think I could do it. But I believe it makes sense for the film.
I'm pretty sure dogma is like another way of like it's your faith. I'm pretty sure it's like your. I think it's like
Then it makes perfect sense for the movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure dogma is like it is like the body of belief within a specific religion. I believe that's what dogma is. No.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I do like that he had to put that in the credits again. I don't know if you guys
that Jane Silent Bob will return Dogma.
I promise.
I think I saw that.
Because he did it in Mallrats and it wasn't the next movie.
I gotcha. According to Google, a principle or set of principles laid down by an authority as incontrovertibly true. I don't think that's. I think that is sort of what I just said.
I think it's still. I think it still kind of applies to the film in a way that
it makes sense in the movie.
It makes sense in the movie.
Merriam-Webster.
Chasing Amy also makes sense. It's just it had to be spelled out for you explicitly at the end of the movie by the director.
Yeah. Merriam-Webster, something held as an established opinion, especially a definitive authoritative tenet. So yeah, I think it's like the rules of a religion, basically, like the Anyways, okay. I think the term dogma is also used a lot specifically in like religion.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all went to Catholic school for fucking ever. We definitely said that word a lot.
I said a lot of things in Catholic school that I just didn't mean.
Also fair and true and same. So my overall in Chasing Amy is, I think the movie is okay. I think that based off of my personal experience with Kevin Smith movies, out of the 3 now that I've watched, it would be on the bottom. It's probably out of the 3 like that I don't picture myself watching the movie again, like going out of my way to watch it again. It just doesn't seem like something, at least at this moment, that I would want to rewatch, where I would feel a little bit more interested in, maybe not even Jay and Silent Bob that much, but Clerks, I would definitely feel like I would probably maybe pull a little bit. Wait, not Jay and Silent Bob, Mallrats.
You didn't watch Jay and Silent Bob yet. You'll want to rewatch it.
Dom's calling a shot.
Hey, I like it. On the other, since I was doing a lot of reading about this movie, this is like a way off tangent that would mean nothing to me, and I don't know who has seen the other movie in here, but apparently the Jay and Silent Bob reboot is also like a soft, like, conclusion to Chasing Amy.
So, kind of.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, we'll get there at some point, I guess.
Yeah. Holden shows up in Jay and Silent Bob, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, anyways.
Oh, okay.
As does Banky.
Yep.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know how tied together everything is and how much, if anything, it like falls through. But when he meets Alyssa and they're talking about their hometown, they're clearly making a bunch of references to Clerks. But I don't know.
And Mallrats. Like, not even
just them all, yeah.
Not even just to the film.
No, the girl who dies in the pool.
It's actual characters and events from the movies. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that would then slightly contradict it, though, is that like Ben Affleck plays a different character, correct? Like, he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't even look like Holden.
There are several people in the New Jersey area who just look the same. So, Shannon and Holden, the several people that the guy that plays Dante plays.
That's right.
Yeah, but they're all related at least.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
They're all Hicks characters.
It doesn't matter to me, and I'm not like mad about it.
Just wait until you get to Dogma.
What I was gonna say though was that maybe my opinion will change when I've
actually
seen
no. Wait until you get to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. But because then they're
referencing the actors.
Because then they all show up.
It's it felt like to me,
Jason Lee's there playing 2 different characters.
That's actually really funny. I was like, Kevin Smith is kind of like, fuck, now I forgot his name. Oh my god,
Christopher Nolan.
We watched a bunch of his movies. Asteroid City. What the fuck is his name?
Paul Anderson.
No, not him.
Wes Anderson.
Denis Villeneuve.
No, Wes Anderson. He's like Wes Anderson, where he's using the same actors, but sometimes they play the same character and sometimes they're related. It's just funny because like Wes Anderson's always using a lot of the same actors, but it's like all different shit. And this is like sort of an inverse version.
Directors have their guys. Fucking Hugo, what's his face, just keeps plucking Emma Stone for work.
Yep.
Yeah, but in this one we got Ben Affleck's boys too.
We did. We got Casey.
That's true. We saw Casey, we saw Matt,
and we got Matt Damon.
Yeah. So yeah, I overall I liked it. I think getting back to the point I was going to make was because Kevin Smith movies were sort of like a thing I didn't have much, really any experience with. Like I've probably seen clips of things and I've probably caught things on like Comedy Central, but I would never be able to be like, yeah,
you've been to the Quick Stop, dude.
No, and it made no sense that I mean, it made sense because the 3 of us fucking went to high school together, but like, I don't have an attachment to that other than us going. I think we also went to movies.
There's not a.
We might have.
No, or maybe was it his comic book store? We went to something that
We
had a giant movie.
we definitely
theater.
went by the secret stash.
We went to
Secret Stash,
yeah. We
that's
went to Secret Stash. We went to Quick Stop, and then we also did White Castle.
You've been to Red Bank, their hometown.
Yeah, that was a weird trip. Did we just go drive
We-
down and
we had
drive
a-
back? Is that what we did?
We had a lot of shit to do in New Jersey, man.
Never
Never again.
again.
No, never again.
Jersey smells.
Well, we were moving stuff around recently. I think this was last year, and I was like, we were moving coffee mugs that I may have sent a picture. We were moving coffee mugs like from one area to another area, and I fucking dropped the White Castle mug that I got from when we went there, and it smashed, and I was so fucking mad. I'm never gonna. I don't use that mug. It just was in the cabinet forever. But I was so mad that was one of the things that broke. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, so what I was gonna say was, with having like no experience really watching the movies, even though I will say, for some reason, the beginning of the movie, specifically the inking scene, I had a touchstone of that. Like, I remembered that scene, so I must have seen that scene on TV at some point because I remembered that scene when it happened, but nothing else from the movie was familiar. But going through now and watching like a prolific director's movies in order of release, and specifically how he is doing his movies, where it's like, you know, smaller budget, a lot of the same actors in New Jersey, like all this stuff. It's very interesting to see like the progression of not just like the world that he's building, sort of, kind of, but just like his style of making movies, like going from Clerks to Mallrats to this. It's like they're all very different, and I'm curious to see the further I go, like how drastically different they become, because obviously like stylistically Clerks is black and white, and it's like a lot of just like straight shot scenes of like actor or multiple actors talking for a long extended period of time, and then Mallrats is a little bit more of like
Mallrats is a little closer to like regular cinema.
Yeah, exactly. And then this was I know Todd was saying it was like he didn't like the style of it, but it was like visually very different from his previous two movies. It was a little grainier. It was like different scene choices and shots and stuff like that. And obviously it's not a lot of variety in like sets and scenes, but like, I don't know, it's still very just for the scenes and sets that they're in, different from his previous two works that also used like very limited sets. Like it was like a fucking store in a mall, and then some variety, but still like very limited in what they were doing.
Wait, is Tusk next? Tusk is the next one you have to watch before Dogma. It goes Tusk, Dogma.
I think I'll pass on that one. Is that
Did you ever see
considered part of the universe? I don't think it is.
I don't know. Did you ever see Zach and Mary make a point?
Yes, I have.
That's Kevin. Okay, that's Kevin Smith.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then maybe other Kevin Smith movies that I've seen?
Probably not. That's probably the only. That maybe the one with Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan. Cop Out.
Oh, Taxi? No, that wasn't
Cop
Taxi.
Out.
What was it called?
Cop Out, I think.
Oh, Cop Out. Yeah.
Let's see. Director. We got.
Did he direct Yoga Hosers?
Yes.
I thought his daughter did. Or she just.
No, I think
she
his daughter.
starred.
She's in
I
it.
think she's
Him
in it.
and what's it called? His daughter's in it.
Lily Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's. Yeah.
So let's see.
There is only.
His directing
There's only-
credits in order go: Mayday, The Crumbling of a Documentary, Clerks, Mallrats, The Goops, Build Me Up Buttercup music video, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Clerks alternate ending, Jay and Silent Bob Straight Back, TV special The Concert for New York City, Untitled Prince documentary, The Flying Car
He
TV show,
was never able
Doesn't
to make
exist
it.
anymore.
Yeah, he was never able to. Yeah, it's a whole story.
Jersey Girl. Is that, I'm assuming, not part of the Askew universe?
It
I
is.
never watched it.
Is that also Ben Affleck on that cover?
Yes,
It is.
It should be.
in J-Lo.
Clerks 2, Reaper TV series, one
No,
episode.
not J-Lo. Liv Tyler.
Zach and Miri
What's
make
the
a
other
porno. Todd's right. Cop Out. Whoever said that.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Uh,
J-Lo is in it, but I'm pretty sure that's a Ben Affleck, Liv Tyler movie.
Red State.
Red State's the only one I haven't seen, and I really want to watch. It's got John
Red
Goodman,
State.
Melissa Leo, Michael Parks.
Yeah, it's supposed to be crazy. It's about like a cult, like a religious cult.
Jane Silent Bob, Get Old, Teabagging in the UK TV special. Another TV special, Jane Silent Bob, Tusk, Yoga Hosers, Holidays. The Flash TV series, 3 episodes. Hollyweed TV movie. Supergirl, 4 episodes. The Goldbergs, 3 episodes. And then some more TV stuff. Kilroy was here, director. Clerks 3. Skip. The 4:30 movie. Oh, is that about him? Is that about his movie theater or something?
I don't know.
It came out last year. I remember seeing something for this. What does this say? Storyline. Writer-director Kevin Smith presents his most personal film to date with this coming-of-age story set in the summer of 1986. Follows 3 16-year-old friends who spend their Saturdays sneaking into movies at the local Cineplex. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming it must be based off of his childhood or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know, he has a movie coming out this year, or it came out this year, called Moose Jaws.
Is that like another one of the
says,
yoga
It
houses?
says, like Jaws 1975. But
Oh,
with
that's
moose.
the most. He's been trying to make that movie forever, I feel like.
I mean, moose are fucking scary. If he's making a Jaws-like movie about a moose, I'm down.
Yeah, it says it's not happening anymore. Not likely happening.
But yeah, I don't know. The point I was gonna make was I think I have more appreciation for watching this movie because of I'm experiencing his work in order.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like it's making me watch the movie slightly differently because I'm just paying attention to different things, I think, and I don't know.
You're seeing growth.
Yeah, and I'm interested in his work now. Like I'm more interested than I ever was before. So it's just like an interesting thing to experience that way. What else? What do we want to talk about with the movie?
I will come off the rip and say Goatee Ben Affleck is probably my least favorite Ben Affleck.
It's pretty bad.
It's not great.
The butt head hair is also like not great.
Right.
Like
I
the
know,
combo
right?
is bad.
Maybe it was the style of the time. I don't know, but I didn't care for it.
It was the style of
Jason Lee always stealing. Always.
Jason
Man.
stealing scenes every single time. I'm just like, so when am I gonna see Ryan Reynolds like round up some chipmunks? Is that his future?
I don't want you to spoil future Kevin Smith movies for me, but do Jason Lee and Ben Affleck always sort of play these types of characters? Because so far, I draw a lot of comparisons between the two of them, between Mallrats and this. Like, they're very similar-ish.
Not to spoil it a lot, but pretty much after this movie, Jason Lee and Ben Affleck are very minimal roles. And minus like...
No.
You're definitely lying about
yeah.
Dogma.
Wait, what movie? Oh, Dogma.
Dogma.
I'm sorry. I forgot about Dogma. I'm thinking of after Dogma, though. After Dogma, those are... I feel like Jason Lee is not like a huge role in Dogma either, but like...
Yeah, sure.
I feel like it would make sense for them to not be big in Clerks.
He has an important part.
He's important, but he's like he's not in it a lot.
I mean,
he's not like
a
a focus.
Ben Affleck is in Dogma, so
yeah.
You know who Jason Lee plays?
I'm almost positive I do. Yeah.
Like in Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, Jason Lee has like one part in it, kind of thing. You know, like it's like the comic book store dude
himself, is he not?
No.
He's not the devil?
No, he's not. I mean, he works for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I thought it was the devil. That was on me, I guess.
No, I mean you're not far off. I can understand why you would think that, but he's not. But you don't know. You basically know, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Jason Lee is good in this movie. I don't dislike the acting in this movie. I think the acting, for the most part, is like pretty good. But again, part of that is the style of, at least in the 3 movies so far of Kevin Smith that we watched, where it's like a lot of scenes are not necessarily one shot, but there are like single focus on an actor talking for a long period of time. That is, if they're cut real fucking well to not show them like doing takes in between or something. So like they've gotta, be good enough to be able to like have a long dialogue section that is not being cut back and forth or something. So you do get a lot of that. I think Joey Lauren Adams is probably, I think, the best in the movie. I think she's great. I think a lot of her scenes are really well done. The scene outside of the hockey rink is also like maybe one of the best scenes in the movie. I know we'd said the Jay and Silent, the Bob scene at the end, and then the car scene with them. But after he confronts her about finger cuffs outside on the hockey rink, I mean, that whole scene in general is like,
told you these are great seats.
That whole scene is like stressful because it's like you're getting to this point of like, all right, well, Holden is gonna snap now. Like he's the weight of the things leaning on him are at the breaking point where he's gonna do this. She clearly is like not a dumbass and like understands what he is trying to do. It all erupts, and then outside, the other thing that I read too about this movie, again, because it's partially based on real stuff, apparently from what I was reading, that scene, they, specifically outside of the hockey rink, they reshot it like 20 plus times, and she was not interested in Kevin Smith's notes on her acting in that scene. Again, it's probably dealing with some real shit as well. So I think maybe some of that also led to the rawness of the scene and like the acting. So I don't know.
Which, if he was doing that on purpose, big brain play, great director.
I don't know if
Hey.
that's used to. I mean, who knows? I have no
Hey,
idea.
Kevin Smith, I'm giving you props. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know. The club, the lesbian bar being called Meow Mix, before it even being a lesbian bar, a bar just called Meow Mix was a fucking great bar. Like that's a great.
It's a good name for a bar. I
love when he finally catches on what
Basically,
it is.
Yeah.
basically, like looking at all the couples, and then he's like,
all right. Yeah, I was confused because earlier on, after the guy fake shoots Jason Lee, and I guess that's just a thing they can do.
he
Times are
just
different
phones it in
back
ahead
then.
of time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they were having the conversation, and she says to Ben Affleck's characters like, you either have to lose a dick or something if you want to. Like, she basically implies like, I'm not interested in you because you're a man. And then they go to the bar. I'm like, so this is clearly a gay. Like, they even referenced it when they were talking on the phone with the guy, because they knew the guy, the bartender who shot Jason Lee earlier, was gay. And they're like, oh, is it one of those bars? Like, no. They invited me over, and they show up like, so is it not a gay bar? Like, And then apparently it was a big reveal for them.
I knew like for sure the second that the bartender friend is like, I gotta tell you something about her. And
yeah, and they didn't say it.
Boyfriend? No. Well, I don't know. I don't gotta. His dancing, by the way, in this movie, fucking awful. Like all of the times he's dancing,
So good,
you know?
so good.
But like I had an inkling there, and then shortly after that, when Jason Lee goes, a lot of chicks in this bar, and he goes mad, I'm like,
enjoy your death trap, ladies.
Yeah, I was like, okay, not a reveal for me after that point. I was revealed. I got the where they're going with this. Especially like even if you didn't get it up to there, then that other girl steps in front of Ben Affleck. I'm okay. It's like, he's gonna think it's her. And like this is all being telegraphed well. Little breadcrumbs if you haven't picked it up yet. Like if
that right there, shared moment.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump way ahead now to the end of this movie. I don't know, man, about this like threesome conversation. Like it's such a crazy leap. I think
It is a crazy leap.
I think it's because I think he's just an idiot. Like
I do
thinks
think
he has it
he
all
is an idiot.
He thinks he has it all
Yeah.
figured out, and like he's just fucking. Even after listening to Jay, he thinks he has it all figured out.
When Bob tells him what to do,
Right.
and then he's like, "No, I'm gonna do this. This is the thing."
Yeah.
And also takes a crazy fucking shot at Banky, like a crazy like, listen, this is why you hate her. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure. I
had two legitimate laughs in the film. One of them, I do not remember what it is anymore. It was something that Jay had said when they were at the diner. I don't remember what it was anymore. I have to rewatch the scene.
Was it you got these guys saying stupid shit like snoochie boochies?
That might have been it.
That's pretty good.
It's baby shit.
Which is funny because I'm almost positive at the beginning of that scene when he sits down, I'm pretty sure
he says snoogans.
Yeah,
he says snoogs.
I think he says noochies. You might say nooch. One of those laughs was that. The other laugh was when he sat them down and he's starting to like broach the topic. It's like, I had to bring you guys both here to say this thing. I'm like, he's gonna suggest a threesome, and he does it, and like I laughed. I was like, this is such a bad idea.
When that scene began, like when it pans up from like a candle table and he's moving the chair over, Jen has seen this movie multiple times. She was like, oh my God, I forgot about this scene. And I'm like, what is about to happen right now? And I never would have, if she paused the movie and said, what do you think is going to happen? That's not what I would have said. I don't know what the fuck I thought was going to happen, but it wasn't that. And then when that scene ends and the screen goes to black for a second, I was like, don't tell me this is how the movie ends. I mean, it's just flashes a year forward, and I'm still undetermined how I feel about the actual ending of the movie. Maybe it would have been better if it just ended with the black screen after that conversation, because I'm still unsure of how I feel about the end of the movie. I think it is actually maybe bad, like not a good ending to the movie.
I also did like Banky like agreeing to it, and then as soon as Alyssa says no, he's like, oh, thank God. Because
well, I thought they gave like a lot of like little breadcrumbs that like Banksy was kind of in love with.
That's what I think too. I'm like, actually,
I think throughout the movie, there's plenty of instances where like, he's like fighting for his relationship with him. And I think it goes beyond like just because it's his friend kind of thing.
Yeah, there was a scene where they were fighting one of their fights they had, and Holden said something along the lines of like, hey, listen, I'll do this to protect our like essentially our working relationship or save the comic. And then Banky goes like, it's not for that. I'm like, oh, you actually kind of love this guy.
I didn't pick up on any of that. I thought it was so out of.
Really?
I did not think it was that. I mean,
it was only that.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
He was doing anything he could to like sabotage the relationship. He like wanted it over.
Yeah, but I took that simply as like, again, like there was clearly starting to be a departure of like focus on the work. Like they're at the train station to like go to Boston, and he calls her, and then he fucking like abandons him there, and that's not the first time that work sort of starts to get like pushed away. So I just took it simply as like, hey, we have this like very successful fucking comic book. I'm also really interested in making it a fucking TV show, and you are like pushing against it and like not going to whatever. That's how I was taking that. I mean, I could very have easily missed those breadcrumbs.
I mean, like the scene when he comes back and they're on the couch, and then he's like all upset and just goes right outside. Like he like seemed like really like emotionally upset in seeing that.
I took it at face value of like he walked in and it's like I was coming in with some snacks to play fucking NHL, and you guys like banged on the couch that I'm gonna fucking sit on. Like that's how
he wanted to make Gretzky's head bleed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was why I was kind of like, I think part of the reason why I read it as Banky was sort of in love with Holden was because I never got the impression that the relationship that he had was actually outside of like him bailing on that convention. I never got the impression that their work was in jeopardy in any way. Like they never, unless I missed it, they never really focused on like, oh, like we missed this deadline, or like they went and made that deal. They didn't show what happened, but they went and made the deal.
No, they
I
didn't,
think
because the TV show never happened.
The TV shows didn't happen, but it seems like that happened because of whatever happened at the end of the movie. I wasn't sure about that, but like they didn't talk about it. They went. It seemed like the meeting went well. The rest of the movie plays out. He does eventually get in the fight. That was the other thing that kind of bothered me too, sort of, because like Banky's sort of like a sort of he is a dick. Kevin Smith just like making that one guy who like sometimes has a point but is really a dick about it.
Yeah.
So the relationship does blow up in the way he kind of predicted by his own sabotage, because like he gave him the information. Like he could have just kept that to himself.
Yeah, he's seeking out information to destroy the relationship, and it works.
Yeah, so like the relationship blows up. Holden doesn't get the threesome, so I guess that killed both relationships. I think maybe he did one. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he jumped right on it right away. But like, remember when they're talking to the dude from the beginning, the other comic book dude who shoots him?
Yeah,
And they're having that conversation, and they're talking about how like about Banksy's like his homophobic language that he uses so much, and they kind of make it seem like, yeah, you know, like there's a lot for him to unpack there. So like I feel like they do give you like bits and pieces of like, you know, he is in love with him kind of, and they like hint towards it, but like I don't necessarily think that like that's what it is, but I think they try to like make it seem that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, listen, like the movie clearly, you know, this is for straight guys talking about a movie that deals with a lot of different LGBTQ plus relationships, or specifically like lesbian and some gay stuff. And I think some of it is sloppy, and some of it is maybe a product of 1997 or whatever it may be.
Yeah, that was the thing I was looking up. That's the thing I wanted to look up, or not that I wanted to look up. I figured that out. I'm like, this movie came out in 1997. The Mummy came out in 1999, so bisexuals just didn't. It wasn't like a concept back then. So like they were just confused.
I mean, that's definitely not true, but I do think that like because it was funny. I was reading stuff, and literally I saw a comment that said a lot of this movie could just not have issues if she just said if she was just bisexual. Like this would be a different thing. Or like
I was thinking that too.
Non-issue.
Yeah, I was thinking that too today when I was watching it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong about Banky, like them laying those breadcrumbs. I mean, there clearly could be, again, they have that conversation about Archie comics at the beginning ish of the movie, and that could be maybe them being like, listen, you're oblivious to like reading these relationship whatever. I don't know enough about Archie to know if there's like that's actually a
anything
conversation
there
people have about Archie specifically. I have no idea. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. That threesome part really derailed the movie for me a little bit. And
it's tough to watch, man. It's like the whole scene is just like a tough watch. Watching that.
Yeah, he was bad choice.
I understand why Holden does it, because I think when it comes specifically to like relationship stuff, he definitely doesn't know what the fuck to do. Like I think he is making very bad choices in that scenario. It's less about like the scene itself and more about that being kind of how the movie ends. I was like, huh? And then for it to go 1 year later, he seemingly doesn't have a relationship with Banky anymore, except for like, I'm going to show up at your fucking comic book signing and like, we're going to like make googly eyes across the room and seem okay, but not okay. And then I'm going to go talk to her, who's clearly moved on in a different relationship. And like, I don't know. Like, what is his point in that scene? Is he like trying to rekindle that relationship? Is it just to be like, hey, I know earlier in the movie I said I wanted to move on from fucking Chronic and Blunt Man or whatever the fuck the comic's called, and do something more personal. I finally have something more personal to do. I don't know. I guess that specific part I don't dislike, that he found something more personal to write about. That I don't dislike.
Yeah, now he's going to give more residuals to Jay and Silent Bob again. Now he's just fucking stealing all their ideas. You know.
That also. This only bothered me. It was like just a stupid thing to bother me. Is when Holden puts the comic down and she looks at it and she's like, "It's not one of mine." And then he goes, I made whatever he says." And then she looks up. I'm like, you didn't look up at the person who dropped a comic in front of you beforehand. You had to like look at the comic first and be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna bother tilting my head upwards a little bit just to see what's going on here before.
Also, you looked at the comic and it's a drawing of you.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fine. It was enjoyable. I mean, again, I think it's sloppy in some parts, but it's
the heart was in the right place.
If I had just watched this movie as a random thing without like the specific context of how I'm watching these movies, I think I would probably enjoy it even less. I think I enjoyed it more because I'm going through these movies.
Yeah, and I also think it was ahead of its time and was addressing topics that about back then. It was like taboo kind of to like even really like have a whole movie dedicated to this. Like it was.
And I can totally understand that too. I mean, I get it. I still also think that even in that attempt, there's still some sloppiness around that specific subject matter.
Yeah.
I will also. You guys were talking about the deal getting made. The deal never got made.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Animated series.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I took
Holden.
The
meeting went well. Yeah. Holden didn't want to do it. Banky wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Holden at the diner says, Jay says something about like, we'll see you for our next check, and Holden says like, I don't know that there'll be many more coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I took their relationship deteriorating throughout the movie, was that it was like, this is what Holden doesn't want to do anymore, and this is what Banky wants to continue doing, and there's like a disconnect.
So
that's being driven further in with Alyssa.
So does the relationship with Alyssa factor into his decision? That's the part I'm trying to now get together.
I think Alyssa like is telling him like, is almost like freeing his mind, like you don't need to do this for the money anymore, like you can do something for yourself.
I think she is continually pushing him, not in a negative way. I think she is like trying,
she's legitimately helping him, but it's just like
he says in the car, like as like vulnerable as he is at that point, he says like, I'm the best version of me because of you, like he like finally has like can see like, I don't need to do Blunt Man and Chronic anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I took it. I'm not saying that the other stuff is not like valid. I mean, you both picked two of the four of us picked those nuggets of breadcrumbs up. So I mean, it could be both of the things.
Well, I also know what happens after. So.
With all future spoilers
we just talked about. So
future spoilers. The other thing I wanted to quickly mention is as like an offhand scene sort of thing. So like at the beginning of the film, when they were at the bar and Banky and Alyssa were talking about their sex injuries, and it seemed like they were hitting it off. I'm like, oh, interesting. So they're going to be friends throughout the film. They weren't. We've just discussed. But like you can see off to the side, it almost, I don't know if that's what he was intending. It almost looks like Ben Affleck is like looking at his arm, looking for like an injury to also talk about it with. Yes. He's like, you can find anything. Guys, we got to go.
Yeah.
One of the girls that Banky talks about is the girlfriend from Mallrats.
Oh.
I can't remember her name now. Also,
not
Alyssa-
Shannon Doherty, the character of the other one
from Mall. Yes,
from Mallrats.
yes.
You talking about Shannon Doherty?
No, the one that was the daughter of the.
Yeah, Michael.
Oh
Rooker.
yeah.
Also, I believe Alyssa is the older sister of the Catholic schoolgirl from Mallrats. I believe she is also a Jones.
Time to pull up the View Universe fucking legend family tree. Something
And
other.
Alyssa Jones says that she used to be best friends with the girl that fucked the dead guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I have to say about the film. I don't know if anyone else has things they want to wrap up with before we play the game and call it an evening.
I'm curious if you're halfway through the movie and Jay and Silent Bob haven't showed up. Were you like expecting that they weren't going to be in this movie, or?
I think I was probably expecting them to not show up, but I don't think was like looking or waiting for them. I think at some point prior to us watching this movie, one of you must have said it's not like the other movies. So I think I took it as like it's maybe just about these couple of characters, and that's going to be like the extent of where things are at. And I do like that when they do finally show up, I think Holden says like took you long enough. Like someone references like it's the end of the movie and they showed up, which I thought was funny. That is probably the best. That might be just the funniest scene in the movie. Maybe that's the better way to put it, because like
they are like the comic relief.
Yeah.
They exist as the comic relief in Mallrats too.
Yeah, I kind of wish.
And Clerks.
There were more. I guess Clerks 2 and 3 will be the ones. I was gonna say I kind of wish there were more movies that we still have to watch that, because I'm assuming they're a bigger part in Dogma. Maybe not.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Not especially.
Okay. Because
they're there.
I feel like in this movie.
I mean, they have their own movie coming up.
Yeah. Well, so what I was gonna say was I feel like in this movie they serve as like. It does feel like it is just Kevin Smith inserting himself to talk to his main character in the movie to be like, hey, like, I'm going to give you some guidance. Like, I'm sort of not really a part of this movie, but I'm going to come in and give you some guidance. I kind of wish there were maybe more movies from him where they were, like, also that type of thing. Maybe not necessarily just coming in and giving, like, guidance, but, like, existing outside of, like, the bounds of what is actually going on in the movie to just do some other thing. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Kind of their role in Dogma.
Okay.
They're like there for more of it, but like I don't know. I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give anything away. Yeah.
Like almost like a bard type role where it's like they're there to maybe push something along, but they're not like really fully part of what is actually going on in the plot that we're watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to say?
I mean, that was their role in Mallrats. They really only existed in Mallrats to like have that scene at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
like,
I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Fly, badass boy.
Fly, badass boy.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. So I guess next year we'll watch Dogma.
November is what I keep reading, but we're in November.
I mean,
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they said it was coming, and then
I don't know if I'm going to continue to make all of my picks these movies until we get through them, but
when Dogma comes out, we might as well just do Dogma.
Yeah, I mean,
because
when Dogma comes out, I'm just going to watch it.
make it a double feature or whoever picks that.
We'll just do a
Yeah,
separate.
I'm fine with doing that
Yeah.
if people want to do that. And then after that, like I will probably just continue to watch through some of the movies, but I am probably not going to pick them.
We should probably do Jay and Silent Bob episode.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm also. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to just like whenever people get around to it, watching. Are there 2 Jay and Silent Bob movies and a third
Yeah.
one coming?
Is that third one coming?
No.
There's 2.
There's just
Yeah,
two, right?
Reboot just came out a couple years ago.
I wouldn't be opposed to just whenever people feel like rewatching both of those movies, we just do a Jay and Silent Bob episode.
We could.
Unless you think they're like too meaty to talk about.
There's characters in Reboot that you won't know if you don't watch Clerks 2.
Fuck. All right, I will at some point watch all of the movies.
Wait, is what's her name in Clerks 2? I mean, in Jay and Silent Bob, from Clerks 2? Ashoka? Is she? She is? Why do I not remember her?
Well, it doesn't. I don't know. We'll
get there.
We can talk later.
Cool.
Pretty sure Harley is a part of that relationship, isn't she?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Cool. So Mike's pick for the month is Fargo. Again, end of the month is holiday time with Thanksgiving and whatnot. So, like, again, we will do our best to have Fargo be around the end of November. It might not. It might bleed into December. We'll see. And then the same thing goes for December. You know, whenever we get to there might just be holiday time messing up with.
I might just pick Hot Frosty again. So,
I mean, I'm down.
No, you need to pick the holiday one where the guy's super rich, but then he becomes a bum because he wants to meet the right girl. It's like all the same actors and like the
really?
same thing. It looks even more ridiculous than Hot Frosty.
Yikes. Cool. All right, that's us talking about Chasing Amy. Before we wrap things up and play the game to end the show, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 494 of the Pass the Controller podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, tons of ways to support us. Just head on over to our website at passthecontroller.io. You can see everything we do. You can read articles, watch videos, hear the podcast, watch the podcast, see streams, whatever it may be. Everything's linked out from over there. We do record the show live most weeks on Twitch. So if you want to watch the show live, you can go to twitch.tv/passcontroller and subscribe over there so you can catch us when we are live. If you can't catch it live but you still want to watch us, just head on over to Pass the Controller on YouTube. Just type in Pass the Controller podcast. We'll pop up over there. Leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to the show. Interact with us. It's all helpful in helping us continue to grow the show. Leaderboard for the year as it stands. Dom.
Real quick, it's November 7th. The original release date for Dogma was November 12th, 1999.
So you think it's going to drop then?
So, I would, I guess, keep our eyes open for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it happens and it becomes available, I'm going to probably watch it soon after it comes out. So
I literally just recently watched it. I mean, I'll rewatch it again, but
yeah, you don't have to. I've just never actually seen it. I've again seen probably clips on Comedy Central a long time ago, but I've never, like, I could not tell you a thing about the movie. It has the big Jesus with the thumbs up, right? Like, that's Dogma.
Yeah, Buddy Jesus.
Buddy Jesus.
Buddy Christ.
Couldn't
Buddy
tell
Christ,
you anything about the movie. Cool. Leaderboard for the year. Dom in first still with 66. Todd in second with 57. Mike with third place, 44 points, but he does have a bonus 9er sitting there, so potentially, who's to say? I am going to just start hot with movie number 1. If you are new to the show or you haven't heard us play the movie game before, the way this works, I pick 3 movies. I give random things about the movie until someone guesses the movie correctly. Whoever guesses the movie first gets the point. Movie number 1. Released in 2021, this PG film clocks in at 1 hour and 50 minutes. Our friends over at
what was the year? Sorry.
2021. Hour 50. Rotten Tomatoes 72. Popcorn 98. We're gonna go over to box office now.
2020. Sorry.
2021.
21. Okay.
With a budget, according to Wikipedia, of $85 million. Box Office Mojo has this listed as a worldwide take of $408.5 million.
Did well for itself. Okay. Considering the times.
Let's take a peek at this. Open link, a new tab. This movie has 21 award nominations and 2 wins, including maybe these awards don't matter. Yeah, I mean, they're not like negative awards. They're not like, if I tell you that it had a 2022 nomination for an American Cinema Editors Award or a 2022 nomination for an Annie Award, I don't know if that's helpful, so we're just going to knock it on the awards. Let's see. IMDb lists. Let's see if we can go with the director. The director, one of 2 directors listed on this film. You may know them from such things as Son of Rambo.
Fuck is Son of Rambo? That sounds so familiar.
I don't know. Madame, which is a short, and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I feel like Son of Rambo is a movie I always wanted to see, and I never.
The other
I saw Son of Mask. That's a lie. I didn't watch that either.
The other
I would
director you may know from such things as Despicable Me 2 and Despicable Me 3.
Is it Minions?
It is not Minions.
Is it Despicable Me 4?
It is not a
Damn it! I was just
Despicable
gonna say that. I was literally just about to say that.
I'm just gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Wait,
Again, I'll preface this
Despicable Me
with when I
3.
do this, I'm going off of how IMDb lists them, so it might not be actual top billing, but the 3rd top billed actor, according to IMDb, is someone you may recognize from such things as Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Kingsman: The Secret Service, Eddie the Eagle, and Rocket Man.
Okay.
Oh, it's Sing.
Is it Paddington 2?
It is not Sing.
Is it Paddington 2?
It is not Paddington 2.
Is it Sing 2?
It is Sing 2. I was really hoping you were going to say that and not let someone else get the point.
That movie made that much money? That's
They're
crazy.
Big movies.
I didn't realize they were that big. Because, like, I feel like my kids were young when that came out. They didn't care.
That is
2021.
Movie number 1. All right, let me get this second movie up here. Okay. This 2016 PG film clocks in at 1 hour and 26 minutes. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes has.
Is it the Squeakquel?
Incorrect.
Dom's lining up a shot. He's like, I'm gonna get him.
I feel like 2016's too.
It's too late.
It's not too far enough back.
Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. Whoops.
Wait, am I right?
No. I have some conflicting tabs open. I apologize. Give me 1 second.
Oh, actually, you're right. It is the Squeakquel.
I said 2016. This is 2019. Sorry, I gave the wrong year.
Oh, so it's chipwrecked.
It's 2019. Rotten Tomato has this at a 60 tomato and 90 popcorn meter.
Audiences are fucking stupid, I'm assuming. Or maybe it's actually a really fun movie and critics are dumb.
2016.
Isn't it 2019? Isn't that what you just said?
It's 2019.
2016.
2019. With a budget.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
With a budget
Did you see the reviews?
80 million.
80 million.
This film worldwide took in just over $431 million.
Another big one.
Hey, okay.
It's 2016.
2019. Let's see.
The only person you might screw up is Todd, who is not. I mean, he's taking notes, but I don't know if he's.
I may have screwed myself up. So.
No, I'm hearing too many things at once. I'm like, my head's
another double director movie. Let's see. You may know.
You may know these directors from Sing 2.
You may know We're gonna skip director. Actually, we're gonna just not do director. It's not
Is it
helpful.
I wonder if
Despicable Me
direct-
3?
Incorrect. It's not helpful.
Is it Minions?
Incorrect. It's not a Minion movie.
It's Despicable Me 4.
Incorrect.
No, it's 2016.
We're gonna go again with. They listed how they listed the third build actor. For actually. No, we're gonna do.
Wait, Taron Egerton was the third build actor in Sing? He wasn't the main guy?
No.
No, he didn't get big till fairly recently.
It was Taron
Matthew.
Egerton. Mike, are you
Matthew
fucking looking up
McConaughey.
things right now? Are you cheating?
No, I'm thinking
Taron
back to
Egerton
the
was
Sing.
Sing 2.
Okay.
He was in Sing 2.
Yes.
So
Sing
is it
2
Sing?
No. Sing 2, it was 3 was Taron, 2 was Reese
Yeah,
Witherspoon.
Matthew McConaughey would be the first one.
I actually don't know if he was listed as the first one. Let me see.
I think Taron and I think Nick Kroll are the only people I know in that movie because I didn't watch it.
It is so. Again, this is how they list it. It is Tori Kelly, Reese Witherspoon, Taron Egerton,
Okay.
followed by Nick Kroll, followed by Matthew McConaughey.
Okay,
There you go.
listen, I'm learning things today.
Sure, extra information that probably definitely going to confuse Todd. A third build actor you may know from
So
such
2016.
things, 2019. You may know from such things as Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Fugitive, Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope,
Okay, we
and
get it.
Who could it be?
Witness.
Okay, we get it.
Oh, it's Neil Flynn.
Yeah.
Kimball?
You may know this second build actor from such things as Ride Along, Grudge Match, Central Intelligence. And I can't say the other movie because it's this movie.
Wait. So, okay, yeah, never mind.
Well, I don't know what Todd is Googling, but he's also cheating.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm trying to
He's writing
put
down.
the people
I
like.
don't think
Okay,
that's cheating.
Yeah, I'm.
No, he's fucking studious in this shit.
Okay.
It's never helps him, but he's
No,
jotting notes
it
down.
never works. It
All
never
right.
does. By the
Top-
time I try to think of
Top
something,
build actor. Top build actor. Do you know who the second build actor? Do I need to give more on them?
I think I know who it is. I'm
I already
pretty sure
forget
I
the
do.
movies you said. I know,
But
who
I'm
the
trying to
third
like put. I'm trying to put 2 and 3 in like a movie together.
Sure.
I just
And
2016 is a weird movie year for these.
Yeah,
actors.
definitely
For these
2016.
actors.
You may know the top build actor from such things as Young Adult, Ratatouille, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Is it Despicable Me?
It's not one
3?
of those movies. I don't know how many times I need to say that.
Yeah, that didn't come out in 2016.
Other people
Wait, oh, it's
you may
2016?
recognize from this film. We're just going to go up the list from the bottom here. Other people you may recognize from this film: Michael Beatty, Meredith Salinger, Sean Giambrone, Nick
Mhm.
Kroll, Henry
Hey.
Lynch, Pete Holmes, Ellie Kemper, Chris Renaud, Bobby Moynihan, Hannibal Buress, Dana Carvey.
Oh, it's
Secret Life of
SNL the
Pets.
movie.
Incorrect.
Secret Life of Pets 1 or 2.
That's not a movie. Please,
Secret Life of Pets 2.
it is Secret Life
Wait,
of
what do you
Pets 2.
I just said Secret Life of Pets
No,
1
you
or
give
2.
it to- Give it to
One-
Guess that,
Just
that's
gotta-
not guessing the movie. I'll give it to you because
Yeah, I
they're
mean, but-
allowing it.
Give
You
it to
can't-
Todd.
That's like saying, is it Star Wars
said the
1 through
first one.
7? Like you can't.
He
do
said
that.
the first
I-
one, and then he said 1 or 2.
Yeah, because I was going to say
Yeah.
2 after, directly after.
No, I know, but like you gotta say Secret Life of Pets 2, not Secret Life of Pets 1 or 2 is cheating.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense because I was like, Harrison Ford's not in the first one. The second
Wait,
one.
that movie came out in 2016?
That's crazy, right?
The first one did.
All right, put on your fucking devil horns hats, boys,
Oh, God.
because no one has figured out the through line.
The through line.
I'm not really trying.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
I got really confused by that 2016 pick.
What was the first one again?
Welcome to
The
Devil
first movie. The
Horns.
first movie was Despicable Me 3 or
Sure.
4.
It was Chipwrecked.
It was Minions.
You're all fucked. Congratulations. 1996, hour and 16 minutes, unrated.
Unrated.
1996. Where was I? All right. I was
Nice.
freshman in high school or sophomore.
Somebody thinks we have a stump on our hands. Rotten Tomatoes
Who's
has it at a
somebody?
40%, 37%.
Damn.
Oh, Disney's Treasure Planet. Is that a fucking movie?
You may know the third billed actor from such things as Clerks, Clerks 2, Dogma, Jay and Silent Drops Bob Strike Back. That movie title that I butchered. You may know the second billed actress from such things as Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Fun, and The Cure. You may know the top billed actor from such things as Almost Famous, Vanilla Sky, My Name is Earl, and Chasing Amy.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. 1996. He was in movies back then? Before all this stuff?
I mean, it would be between.
That was Mallrats was
Mall-
that time too. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be between Mallrats and Chasing Amy.
You may know the producer of this film from such things as... I don't think anyone's going to get this movie.
I'll get it. I feel like I know.
I mean, do you know who the
Todd's
lead actor
Todd's
is?
beginning to believe.
You may know the not director, the producer of this film, some such things as Clerks, Clerks 2, Dogma, Chasing Amy, other Kevin Smith movies, because it's Kevin Smith.
Is it Jay and Silent Bob Christmas Special?
Incorrect.
Is it
Jay and Silent Bob's cartoon.
Incorrect.
Clerks had a cartoon. I don't
It did,
think.
yeah, I couldn't remember what it was.
It was a TV show.
You may know Jason Lee in this movie playing the character Donner, Renee Humphrey playing the character Meg, Jason Mewes playing the character AZ, Carmen Lilluin playing Cassidy, Martin Brooks playing Jake, Gloria Ingram playing welfare worker, Kristen Mosier playing girl working party door, Cheryl Brooks playing girl working party door,
Yeah, I have no
Joey
idea.
Lauren Adams playing hippie chick, Kevin Smith as Silent Bob.
Is it Christmas Party?
Incorrect.
Is it
Ethan Suplee as Ethan.
Is
Is
it
his character
400
always Ethan
cigarettes?
or no?
Huh?
Is his character
No.
always? No, okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think. I mean, this is a View Askew production.
Judging by the fact that it's unrated, it's probably something like never saw the light of day, or like
That's why I
not
keep
till,
saying
like,
Christmas specials because
No, we're just gonna skip this one. That was two. That was like triple devil horn. It was called Drawing Flies.
never heard of it. And Jason Lee's the main person in it, though.
Main actor in it.
Interesting.
Not our through line though. We'll do one more. That follows the through line. And if this is also devil horns too hard, then it is what it is. That's 2 stumps for me. Rated R, 2000, hour 27.
Rated R 2000.
Yep.
Is it Daredevil?
Incorrect.
Oh,
I think that was like 04 or 03.
I knew it was early.
Rotten Tomatoes has this as a 22%, 41%.
Sure it's
Oh,
not
this
Daredevil.
is a stinker certified.
You may know the third. You're not gonna know.
The Tusk?
I might.
Is it Tusk?
Third build actor. It's not Tusk.
2016, you said?
2000. 2000. You may know the third build actor from this movie and Dade Town. You may know the second build actor from this movie, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Dogma. You may know the main actor from Clerks, Mallrats, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob. It's Dante.
Yeah, I figured.
All right, going down this Devil Horns path is a bad idea. I don't think anyone knows this movie, so.
Really? Wait, go a little further.
I don't
I don't know
any
how
of Brian
further to go.
O'Halloran movies.
It's the guy.
It's
that
Brian
plays
O'Halloran,
Dante. Yeah.
Jay Muse.
No, I don't know if Jay's in it. He's not listed here.
I already forget who you listed for
The
2
other
and 3.
people, I don't. You're not gonna know them. There's a clown on the cover. It says everybody loves a clown, some more than others. We're just gonna do a real movie to end on because this is.
Were we just letting
the clown from the View-Askew universe thing? Is it a View-Askew universe movie?
It says on the top of the cover, from the producers of Clerks and Dogma, and then on the bottom above the title, it says Kevin Smith and View-Askew present. Title of the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, well,
I have no idea.
I am going to look up the picture of the cover now.
A man who performs as a children's birthday party clown tries to piece his life back together after being... thing I'm not going to say.
Yeah, it's too late. I already looked it up.
Okay. The movie
Do you know what it is, though?
Vulgar.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Yeah, definitely not.
All right, we're going to do a not so obscure film because those are crazy deep cuts.
Those are like movies that maybe existed in the back of like a Hollywood video store.
Right.
So
I think it is supposed to be the clown from the View-Askew universe thing.
Interesting. So it is the through line, the original through line that we're going to now move on from for our final movie and then end the episode was we went down the Scott Mosier wormhole. So instead, Mike, give me a year.
2016. What do you think was going to happen?
I like it. Good answer. Let's see. What do we got? What's a good one? Wow. All of these that popped up look fucking awful. Like, really bad. Oh, okay. I was going to say, is this a horrible year for movies? But no, we've watched... Okay, aside from the ones that we have watched, which is, I think, most of the Oscar Best Pick noms, this is the Manchester by the Sea year. So didn't we watch a bunch of movies from that?
Fucking Casey Affleck getting his dues.
There he is. Yeah, we watched Arrival. We watched Your Name. That was 2016?
It's been a long time, buddy.
Jesus. Okay. Last one. What do we got here?
Wait, did you say we watched Your Name?
I don't think we did for the podcast. I mean, Mike and I went to
I thought that's what you did.
And watched it.
We watched one of his movies for the podcast. I just don't remember which one.
Oh, I'm thinking of the movie with Timothy Chalamet. What's that movie called?
Call Me By Your
Call Me
Name.
By Your Name?
Call Me. Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
You know what? No, we might have watched Your Name because I don't think we watched Weathering with You. And we definitely didn't watch Suzume, right? We didn't watch Suzume for the podcast.
Your Name's the Freaky Friday one, right?
Yeah, we did watch it because Todd kept saying that.
Yeah.
Watched.
I was gonna say that's the one with Lindsay Lohan in it, right?
So we watched Your Name.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't like these movies.
Dude, just pick a fucking movie. God.
Listen. I'm just looking at these movies. I don't think any of you are gonna get a lot of them.
And you're telling me I can't name a movie in 2016? Not even one. Arrival. Boom.
I literally just said that movie.
Oh, I didn't hear it, so that's even better.
All right,
Point goes to me.
You know, we're just gonna go here. Okay. Where did that tab just go?
What year is this? 2019?
2016. 2016. Box office. We'll start with the box office. And then we're going to go to Roddy Tommy. Rotten Tomatoes. You got me all thrown off. All right, 2016. Rated R. $1.45. Box office budget. $45 million, according to Mojo, with a worldwide take of $114.5 million.
Okay.
Released
You should read that.
December 9th, 2016. Me. There it is. That's not what I want. I want this. Rotten Tomatoes, 41. A double 41.
Oh.
Rotten Tomatoes says you might also like Why Him? The Night Before, Bad Santa 2, The Oath, and A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
I saw that.
Okay, so this is a shitty holiday film from 2016.
You may know.
The Office Christmas Party.
Bingo.
That movie made 114 million. I remember that movie looked so good, and I don't know a single person.
I think I saw parts of it on TV. It was whatever.
Yeah, I watched parts of it on TV.
Who was like the main actor
It
in
just
it?
matched up.
Wasn't
Besides Jennifer
Jason?
Aniston.
Yeah,
I think it was Jason Bateman. Yeah. TJ Miller was there.
Have you guys watched what's it called yet? Game Night. Any of you guys watched Game Night yet?
I think I saw part of Game Night on a.
Fuck man, I should have
Playing
picked
I watched
that,
part
man.
of Game Night on TV too, actually.
Oh, it's so good. It's I feel like that's such a slept on.
People do speak highly of it.
Todd's locking in his next pick. That ends the week with Dom still in first, picking up 2 points with 68. Todd picking up 1 at 58, and Mike sitting down there in third place with 44 big boy points. That'll do it for episode 494. We appreciate you. We will see you next time.